From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight on this Friday. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's a look at what's going on. We have more details tonight into the alleged incident involving a White County correctional officer and a female inmate. As we have previously reported, White County Sheriff Jordan Weiss suspended a jail correctional officer without pay. Now we've learned that office moved murder suspect Megan Valentine out of the White County Jail into the Wayne County Jail after the incident. Now, Weiss has not identified either the jailer in question or the inmate. However, several media reports suggest that just hours after that alleged incident, first-degree murder suspect Megan Valentine of Albion was transferred out of the White County Jail in Carmi to the Wayne County Jail in Fairfield. In his previous statement, Sheriff Weiss says the incident was discovered after the jail administrator had conducted a routine review of security camera images and spotted a jailer having inappropriate conduct with a female inmate. The officer was immediately placed on leave without pay pending the outcome of a thorough investigation. Illinois State Police will conduct that probe. Megan Valentine is awaiting trial for the November 2004 shooting death of her husband, Edwards County Circuit Judge Michael Valentine. The National Transportation Safety Board has issued its preliminary report on the helicopter crash last month that claimed the lives of 4 family members of Illinois GOP gubernatorial candidate and Southern Illinois native Darren Bailey. The crash claimed the lives of Bailey's son Zachary, his daughter-in-law Kelsey, and 2 grandchildren, Veda Rose and Samuel. A friend of the pilot, Bailey, told the NTSB that Bailey departed from a private ranch along with a Cessna 182, in which the 3rd Bailey grandchild was riding in. Bailey's helicopter flew over the Chalk Buttes. The friend then saw the helicopter fly through a gap in the rocks and made a right turn towards the Cessna aircraft. The friend reported that the helicopter fell back in trail about a half to a mile behind him, which was the last time he had visual contact with the chopper. Despite multiple attempts, he did fail to establish any further radio contact. Meanwhile, the NTSB says a witness living in the area says the helicopter began to gain altitude and something came off of it, after which it descended out of sight. Bailey's helicopter crashed into an open field adjacent to the wooded area within the Chapel Buttes range that's at an elevation of 3,779 feet. The aircraft came to rest on its left side with a debris field of about 300 feet wide and 300 feet long. Wayne City Fire Department and ambulance personnel responded to a structure fire yesterday afternoon. WFIW says Wayne City Fire Chief Scott Clark reports a trailer at 202 South Logan in Sims was fully involved upon arrival. The occupants were home at the time but were able to escape without injuries. Clark says the fire began from burning trash, which then spread to the trailer, which is believed to be a total loss. A Mount Carmel man was arrested in Gibson County, Indiana after a traffic stop. Yesterday, 45-year-old Paul Spade of Mount Carmel was arrested on charges of possession of meth, possession of marijuana, and possession of paraphernalia after a roadside drug investigation. He was taken to the Gibson County, Indiana Detention Center. Meanwhile, Carmi Police, the White County Sheriff's Department, and Norris City Police executed 3 federal arrest warrants they obtained while working drug cases in cooperation with the Drug Enforcement Administration. WRUL says that last Friday, officers served 36-year-old Charles Abner of Indiana while he was already in custody at the White County Jail on multiple drug charges. 34-year-old Joshua Hall of Carmi and 66-year-old Joseph Wesley were arrested and taken to the White County Jail. Abner remains in the White County facility while Hall and Wesley were transferred to another location by U.S. Marshals. Police Chief Jason Carter says local agencies are continuing to work drug cases in cooperation with DEA agents to ensure successful detainment and prosecution. Tuesday, the White County Sheriff's Department arrested 32-year-old Haley Stokey in rural Enfield after responding to the report of a wanted individual being at the location. WRUL says after officers were first told that she wasn't there, they returned to find Stokey and take her into custody. The warrant was in relation to a November 5th charge of obstructing justice, destroying evidence. She was later released with a notice to appear. WAKO reports the Lawrence County Sheriff's Department says a woman was arrested after an apparent altercation on Wednesday. 38-year-old Christina Gerber of Bridgeport has been preliminarily charged with 2 counts of domestic battery and 2 counts of aggravated battery. She was taken to the Lawrence County Jail. Meanwhile, Lawrence County deputies arrested 36-year-old Joel Corey of Lawrenceville and 72-year-old John Winter of Vincennes, Indiana, both on outstanding warrants. Both were taken to the Lawrence County Jail. Christmas in Mount Carmel will look a little different this year. Wabash County Chamber of Commerce Executive Director Leslie Hipscher told the City of Mount Carmel's City Council Monday that the large Christmas tree display at 7th and Market will not be put up this year due to safety concerns after a structural engineer deemed that one of the poles that supports the decoration there is unsafe. WSJD reporting that the 7th Street poles will need to be replaced before the tree can be hung there. The Chamber is working with Mount Carmel Public Utility on possible alternatives, but Hipscher says replacing the poles will cost tens of thousands of dollars, and that will not take place in time for the holiday season. The other large trees will still be hung on Market Street, and the Chamber is accepting donations to help fund the project. Those can be sent to Wabash County Chamber at 601 Market. Make sure to note on the check that the donation is for Christmas decor. Meanwhile, Mount Carmel Mayor Joe Judge says work at the new City Aquatic Center is officially underway. WSJD reports that on Monday, Judge said that Guys White Excavating began dirt work at the site, which they hope to complete within 10 days, weather permitting. Groundbreaking ceremonies set for next Tuesday at 1 p.m. And Judge says that during that ceremony, the city will begin a naming rights campaign, offering the naming rights for the facility and also make available commemorative bricks to be placed along the sidewalks. The Fairfield City Council met Thursday. WFIW says the council approved an agreement between the city, IECC, and Frontier Community College for water service at the new athletic facility being built on campus. Business Tax District request for 618 Bakers for reimbursement for a new sign costing $3,200, and from Roderick Vaughn of the Charles Vaughn Estate seeking reimbursement for facade improvements to the Old Vaughn's grocery store on East Main costing some $18,600. Both requests were sent to committee for recommendations. The city's tax levy was approved at a 4.99% increase, generating some $1.1 million. A resolution declaring surplus TIF district funds of $408,000 for distribution to various taxing bodies was approved. The council approved a resolution to appropriate motor fuel funds for street improvements on Southwest 7th and West Lakeview Drive, with engineering costs estimating the projects at $400,000. Risk management insurance was renewed for a one-time fee of $216,000, which includes an early pay discount. The 2026 fireworks display in Fairfield was set for Thursday, July 2nd, with a budget of about $15,000, $10,000 of that from the city, $5,000 from the Recreational Committee. Christmas bonuses for city employees were approved after the established formula of $200 plus $5 per year of service, a total cost of some $20,000. Well, it's been a rough week for local restaurants. Earlier this week, Pizza Huts in both Mount Carmel and Carmi were abruptly closed, and the Lawrenceville Drive-In announced a retirement closure as well. No word yet on the future of those now closed establishments. A look at a very good-looking weekend forecast straight ahead, and then we'll update you on NCOE's volleyball quest for a state championship, which began this morning at the state finals. We'll have the updates for you coming up in sports. Stay with us.
It's Christmas Uptown in Mount Carmel, Illinois on Friday, December 5th from 4 to 9 p.m. See Comet, a real live reindeer. Enjoy carriage, train, and Rudolph rides, or take the City Lights trolley tour. Visit with Santa and Mrs. Claus. All attractions are free. A dozen food trucks and over 30 vendors on the street. Visit us on Facebook or download the Christmas Uptown app at christmasuptown.com.
Introducing the Student Plus account from First National Bank. a free checking account designed for students and parents alike. With Student Plus, parents stay in control with real-time alerts and spending limits, while students learn to manage money safely and independently. Instant transfers, lost card protection, and customizable features make banking simple for the whole family. Getting started is easy. Just visit any First National Bank of Allendale branch with your student, set up mobile banking, and choose the features that work best for you. Student Plus accounts with First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
At Wabash General Hospital, we're more than healthcare. We are part of the team. Our athletic trainers proudly serve 13 area high schools and 3 junior colleges, standing on the sidelines and in the AT rooms every day. From keeping our athletes healthy to helping them chase their dreams, we're here for every student athlete, every game, every step of the way, from injury to return to play. At Wabash General Hospital, caring for athletes is our game.
Welcome back. Time to talk weather here tonight. Another gorgeous day across the area. No precipitation to speak of on the map. Temperatures in the 70s today. One more good day tomorrow, and that, will set the stage for a pretty good weekend, I guess. 75, our high temperature officially this afternoon. 49 was our low this morning, well above normal. Missing a record high today by just 2 degrees. 77, the all-time record for this day. As we put the maps in motion, we will start to see a few more clouds coming at us. That's because throughout the day on Saturday, a cold front will be moving toward us, and we don't expect now any much in the way of precipitation with this front as it exits the area. Overnight, Saturday night into Sunday. Sunday will be sunny, but we will see a little cooler temperature out there. The 70s will be gone, but one more 70-degree day tomorrow. And then as we move into Monday, we'll start a more active weather pattern with rain chances coming our way pretty much every day next week. Overnight lows tonight will be mild, some clouds moving in later. Upper 50s for the overnight lows across the region. As we go into Saturday, a mix of sun and clouds, cloudy skies, more clouds than sun. High temperatures back up into the low to mid 70s across the area. One more great day of temperatures. The cold front passes through the day on Saturday, so it will get colder Saturday night into Sunday morning. Skies will clear out. Overnight lows will be in the low to mid 40s, generally speaking, across our area. And then on Sunday, not nearly as warm, but still seasonal, not extremely cold. The sun is out. High temperatures near 60 degrees across the region on Sunday. And as we move through the extended forecast period, again, sunny skies on Sunday near 60, and then chances of rain again on Monday. Off and on chances mainly later in the day on Monday, but scattered chances Tuesday. It looks like Wednesday night into Thursday may be the best chance of seeing rain. High temperatures in the mid 50s to low 60s throughout next week, but rain chances on the order. Enjoy this weekend. Sports is next.
Prices are falling at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get up to $9,400 off a new Jeep Wrangler or a Ram 1500 with 0% financing and no pay for 90 days. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Your best deals are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a Pacifica with $6,200 off MSRP or lease a Durango for $474 a month. See them for details and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide, but that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service, give us 2 business days, that's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
I, Ebenezer Scrooge, can't say bah humbug to a Christmas carol. Please, come and see it yourself.
Wabash Valley College and the Wabash Valley Arts Council present A Christmas Carol, a community theater production, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, November 20th, 21st, and 23rd in the Brubeck Arts Center. Call for tickets at 618-263-5164 or scan the code on your screen.
Let's talk sports quickly. The NCOE Lady Cardinals' quest for a state championship sadly ended this morning. They fall in the semifinals in Normal to Stockton, 17-25, 25-23, 25-13. They'll now play for third tomorrow at 9 a.m. They'll meet Tremont, who lost in straight sets to Cissna Park. Cissna Park and Stockton play for the title. High school football quarterfinal action this weekend. There are 8 teams left in each class. That'll be down to 4 by the end of the day tomorrow. The Flora Wolves, the 4th seed in 2A, play their first ever quarterfinal at Maroa Forsyth. That's at 2 o'clock. In 1A, Hardin Calhoun, the top seed of the South, is at 4th seed Casey Westfield, also Saturday at 2. We'll see you Monday for more news. From all of us here, have a great weekend. Have a good night.